Hello everyone, welcome to Matthew Plays, where I play the game you guys watch. For those of you who are not familiar with who I am Paul. I run a vlog called Matthew Vlog. I'll list a link for you guys in the description bar so you guys can check that out. Right now I am playing Metal Gear Solid, and this is the one for the PlayStation 1 system. And I'm just going to give you guys a run through of how to play this game. Now you do have to start out normally, like there's different difficulty settings from easy to hard, and now I've already beat this game a couple times, and so I'm going to use Stealth and Bandana, which are two items you can unlock, and I'm going to show you guys the best way to how to do it, and I'll use Stealth and Bandana occasionally. Right now, Colonel is explaining to you how to get to the next floor, and he's also going to tell you how to use the codec system.
Take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
He gives you his codec, which is already programmed into the codec system itself for his number to call him out.
When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Okay, now he gets ready to be able to go sneak around and get to the elevator in the back. Now, one thing that you can do right away is go down to the stairs here. First thing you will notice is you have an oxygen gauge. And you go behind this, what looks like a treasure chest box, and there's a ration behind there that you can pick up. Now once you do that, you can go back up here, and now you can either crawl under this, or you can actually go under there and crawl there and see the enemy that's standing over there. Now you're going to want to be careful in this stage because you face two enemy soldiers, you have no weapons. And seeing as the enemies do have weapons, then they can easily shoot you down. And you won't last long against them. First thing you want to do is, when that soldier walks away, like where you see him now with a blue cone, is you want to hide behind this thingy. That way you can easily get over here and get behind that truck over there. You're going to want to stay in that area, so that way you're going to want to wait for this elevator here to come down. There's going to be a third guy coming down on that. You want to be careful of him too when you get back on the elevator. And when you get behind this little truck, you'll notice there's another ration. You can go ahead and pick that up. For right now, your limit is 2 rations when you start the game out. Unless, like, the higher difficulty level you choose, the less rations and ammo you can take with you. And you're also going to want to be careful of the puddles I just showed you there, because if the enemy is close enough, then they can hear your footstep in that water and hear the splash, and they'll go and check out the area and see why there was a noise. Alright, and here comes the enemy, the third one coming on the elevator. And now you just go into here, and it'll take you up to the next floor, or up to the next level. Now this next cutscene over here is just going to basically be Snake undressing into his sneaking suit and taking off his diving gear, so that's really not important unless you want to watch that.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only
Right now, I'm not
18
going to
hours
show
left
all the
until that
cutscenes, but there will be
deadline.
times when I'm
You've
going to
got
show the
hurry.
cutscene if necessary.
Wow, you must be
And now
crazy
he's about to
hiding
introduce
this
Mei
time.
Ling. She's the person where you call her on the codec and you save your game onto your memory card.
This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
Now their vision does
The right dot in the middle
suck
is you,
in this game.
The red
Like you
dots are your
can
enemies,
barely
and the
step
blue
outside
cone
that
shape
blue
represents their
cone
field
and
of vision.
they won't see you that
Be
well
careful,
unless
Snake.
you're like
The genome
right in the
soldiers
line.
have highly developed senses of
But they
hearing
do
and
have a
vision
pretty
rooted
good
in
sense of
telepathy.
hearing.
Make sure you don't let them see you.
Alright,
Snake,
their
the radar
radar
isn't
isn't
affected
affected by the snow and everything, but if you do happen to get caught by the enemy, then your radar will go into alert mode and you won't be able to use it. And now in this part, he's looking for ducks for that way you can sneak through. There is a door there in the big front, but you can't take that because otherwise it would cause a distraction and all the enemies will come check you out. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a little area here. You're going to want to be careful of this because, as you can see the light, those are actually searchlights. If you happen to get into that, then you automatically get into alert mode and enemies start coming after you. So if you go through here, take caution. You kind of want to go through quick like that. And as you can see there in the middle of the field, I'll use stealth to go out and get it. You happen to get a pack of chaff grenades, that'll come in handy later on. Like if you want to use it to stun the surveillance camera as you see there. Since I already have stealth, I'm not going to use it. And over here you can get stun grenades. This will actually cause the enemies to be knocked out for a few seconds, but you will go into alert mode because of the noise. And in this truck, you happen to be able to find a SOCOM pistol. Be careful of using that as well because when you shoot it off, it will make a loud noise and that will alert the nearby enemies. Now you're going to go up these stairs. Well, actually there's two ducts that you can go through. One is on top of those stairs there, and there's also a guard sleeping right there. So if you try to go through that, you're going to want to knock him out and disable that camera by using the chaff grenade. So instead of going there, I'm going to go back up the stairs. And you're going to want to be careful here because there is a guard. He patrols this area up here. So you're going to want to stay out of his vision. And the duct happens to be right here. You're going to go ahead and crawl in that. Okay, now you're going to crawl through here. Okay, now, Master Miller, another codec guy, he's a friend of the Snake's, he contacts you, and basically explains that he quit what he was doing, he retired to Alaska, and tells Snake to call him whenever he needs any help with flora or fauna in the area. Okay, now you're going to want to pay attention to this air duct right here, because two soldiers here are going to be talking about the DARPA chief, and he's going to, well actually they moved him to the first floor basement, and he was somewhere else, so they moved him to the first floor basement.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get carried.
You're going to follow this tunnel until you happen to get to a set of stairs that you can climb down. Okay, here you are. In case you need another ration, there's another one down there at the end of the hall here. I'm already still at my limit, so I don't need to go pick it up. Now to get down the stairs, you just press the action button, which on the PlayStation 1 will be a circle. And that call that you guys saw on there, that was just Colonel. He's just going to tell you how to climb down the ladder. And that one's just going to tell you how to get to the elevator. You gotta look for it. Also, if you didn't happen to get the chaff grenade from earlier during that search beam, you can actually pick it up right here in case. But anyway, since I don't need it, I'm just going to use stealth on that one. Also, there's another useful feature you guys can get in here, and I'll show you how to sneak through here. You don't want to go climb under the camera when it's looking the other way. Now you climb over here, and you can pick up a pair of thermal goggles. Alright, you're going to want to sneak through that one too, obviously. Now you're going to go here. That's where the elevator is. And you're going to want to make sure you stay clear of that enemy right there. Now you're going to go to B1 and press the action button, and it'll take you to that floor. Okay, now that green dot thing is where the DARPA chief is. This call is just from
Look at the radar.
Mei Ling
It's
telling
picking up
you
the DARPA
that
chief. He's
the
the
DARPA
green
chief
dot.
is over there.
Hurry and rescue him.
And you can't go in there yet. You gotta get a level 1 card, and you get that from the DARPA chief. What you want to go do now is you go to the back here and you climb up on the stairs. And that's just a Colonel gang calling you, telling you how to climb up a ladder. Also, another hidden spot here is that little duct right there. If you need another ration, there's one right there. Because you may need a ration or two for the next stage when you go to rescue the DARPA chief. And now this is just an optional scene right here, but if you want, go to this one and press the first person view button, which is triangle, and you press down at the same time.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
And if you need more ammo for your SOCOM pistol, there's a box over there, but I already got enough ammo. Alright, now there's 2 ducks over here. You're going to want to go to the further one up there. But if you want to see that woman that soldier was talking about, that's the girl.
Is that a woman? Not him.
Alright, now you continue on down here. You're just going to, now that's just a colonel calling in, telling you that he's right there. So this one, you're just going to press triangle. It'll automatically get you to look in there and crawl down there. Now I'm going to cut through this because basically they're just talking about Metal Gear. It's a black project. And that it's supposed to be a secret. Not many people are supposed to know about it other than the people working on it.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack?
And the colonel lies to you about it because he doesn't want you to know the truth. He's actually blackmailed by somebody to do this. And I'll explain more later on in the game.
To the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay, right now, that woman that was in the next cell over, the soldier that was out there already, he opened the door, and that woman tricked him into letting her out, and she beat the guy up so that way she can get the key from him and get his uniform. And as you can see, she's about to open the door here. There she is. That's a lovely sight for seeing the soldier's butt in the air.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
And the reason why she thought he looked like Liquid is because they're actually twin brothers, clones of the big boss.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous
She
glance.
tries to convince him to
Scared
open
look in
that
your
door
eyes.
since he has a
They're
card now to
recognized
open
by
it,
our soft
and some enemies are going to ambush you guys. So, you want to have your SOCOM selected out here so you can shoot them. I was going to use bandana, but just so you guys know, there's 2 boxes of ammo there if you need it. Now, once you get through that set, Snake is going to convince her to shoot the next set of soldiers that come in, try to help her out, because she's not used to shooting people yet. So that's the first time she's actually shot somebody in real life. And if you want, for those of you who don't have the bandana yet, you can actually keep the ration out here just in case. That'll actually help you out a little bit. And the neat thing is, if you need more of those soldiers, drop them too. And you're also going to be careful for this next part. I think it's after this set of soldiers here, is that a couple of grenades start flying in. Yep, there they are. You want to stay away from that because they actually hurt you if you happen to get caught in that explosion. Okay, now the alert starts going down and she starts walking away.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
Now that's Psycho Mantis right there.
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, now that that's over and you have the level 1 card, if you need more ammo for your SOCOM pistol, then you can actually go over here. There's one box over here, and there's also another box inside this little bathroom over here. And in the event that you need another ration, there's one under this bed over here. And now for the next part, you're going to go up to the elevator. Okay, now normally you go down to B2, but I'm going to end this Let's Play here for today. In the next one, I will show you what else you can get with level 1 card on the first floor. And stay tuned for next Let's Play of this game, Metal Gear Solid.
What's up, Snake?